This is a HeadGum podcast.
Dynamic Banter. Mike and Steve are gonna do bits and have some fun. Dynamic Banter. Honking horns and ringing bells and making good. Dynamic Banter. Don't forget the history road.
Malcolm, did you ever watch Picture Pages?
Is that the thing where you used to be able to draw along with the something?
Yeah, you drew along with Bill Cosby.
With Bill Cosby, I thought so. I didn't want to say it.
Yeah. Do you remember that show?
Yes, I do. It was weird and fun. It was weird.
It was weird. Mike, do you know what we're talking about?
I thought you were talking about the one with Pappy.
What's that?
You don't remember Pappy?
Malcolm, do you know what Pappy is?
I don't know anyone named Pappy that isn't Popeye's dad.
By the way, I'm recording. I've been recording. And welcome to the show. Malcolm Barrett's our guest. And
Hi, Malcolm.
And it's gonna be a wonderful time. I miss you so much, dude.
Who are you talking to?
Both of you guys.
He's talking to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah. I feel you on missing me.
It's been great, but
Hey,
I miss you.
Mike, can you put a really
Yeah.
high light behind you so it looks like you're just about to go back to heaven or welcome me there?
It's like we're in a Black Mirror episode
Welcome
and we're
back.
talking to Mike from heaven.
Yeah. It definitely looks like we're talking to him from
We all
inside.
made choices, and now I broadcast from here.
Mike, can you
All right,
teach Malcolm
okay.
how to do that thing you did to make your voice cut out less?
Okay.
And
You go
the
to
listeners
Discord.
at home can follow along.
You go.
Do you wanna put
You call
noise
Jesse
suppression on?
Stillwell
While
on
you
a cell
guys
phone,
do that,
and you
I'm
go to
gonna play the Picture Pages theme song.
Right.
play Pappy's theme song.
What do I have to
Discord
do?
preferences. Discord preferences.
Got it.
Audio and video.
I have a little picture page that goes in.
I've never got to the picture page.
He's got a. I've never looked at a picture page.
We're gonna work out a crosshatching.
Will you tell me how to do the sound thing?
Discord preferences.
I'm in there, voice and video.
Voice and video, and then there's like a mic sensitivity.
I have a little
Yes.
picture page that goes in and out with
You're
me.
gonna go to
And what-
that. You're gonna go to that.
Oh fuck! Oh man, this one's gonna end up in the soundboard.
So then do what after that?
You go to it.
Everyone
Go to what?
Everyone can follow along.
And then input sensitivity, you're gonna turn it off. Go to preferences.
All right, I'm at preferences, voice and video, and in where?
You see input sensitivity.
Yes. It's off.
I have a little
Uh,
picture page
turn
that
it
goes
so
in-
the little dot is to the left.
All the way to the left.
Yeah, and then a little bar pops up. The bar should be green and yellow.
Yeah, it's green. You want?
It's all
am I-
green? It's all green.
Do we want it all green or do we want it part yellow?
I have a little picture page that goes in and out with me. And
Okay, here we are. We're back.
Have you ever looked at a picture page?
And that's a little something everybody could do.
Have you ever looked at a picture page that goes in and out with me? Listen, I think that's what he says.
I have a little picture page that goes in and out with me.
That's not.
Look to a picture page.
That's not what he. That can't be verbatim.
What the
What
fuck
he's
is
saying.
Is that really what he's
Dude,
saying?
the people next door to you must think you're losing your mind.
Oh, they've probably lost their minds too. Everyone's losing their
This is a good
goddamn
framing.
minds.
Look at this. This is how I would frame it. Why are you guys so close? Falzelton's here. He's like in a movie about
because
talking.
he's not using that. He's got a nice camera on him because we're gonna put this on the YouTube channel.
Oh, you guys got like fucking webcams.
Yeah, but Mike, you could back up your laptop a little, and then you wouldn't look like fucking Andre the Giant down here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you uncomfortable with how close I am to my screen?
I'm not, but Malcolm
I'm
seems to
not.
have it.
Fine.
Raise your hand if you're having a problem with how close I am to my screen.
I'm not gonna do it. I wouldn't raise
Raise them
mine.
high.
I wouldn't raise them.
Words and colors coming down the bill.
Look out!
Have you ever seen a picture page go out in and out with me?
Do you guys watch your? Do you guys? This is stupid. Do you guys watch your own dynamic banters? Do you guys watch this?
No.
Yeah, I've seen them. I'll be honest. I've seen a lot of them. Ryan puts a lot of hard work into those.
Yeah, Ryan actually does put a lot of hard work into them, and the audience
Honestly,
fucking loves it.
I love you guys as editors. If I start my own thing, I'm gonna poach you guys as editors and pay them.
Oh, that's happened several times before. That seems to be pretty par for the course.
Oh, it's perfect. The first person I'd steal is Kevin.
Yeah, everyone wants Kevin. No one can everyone gets their dirty claws off of our Kevin.
I want Kevin because we have a love-hate relationship.
Kevin's so good.
You and Kevin?
He if you notice, he'll digitize me out of segments.
Yeah.
Valleyfolk
Yeah,
show.
because the bit is whenever Malcolm comes to do a Valleyfolk video, he never remembers Kevin's name. And so whenever we're doing videos,
I've been on his show for like 2-3 years now.
yeah, he'll be on the couch and he'll be like, "What did Kyle say just then?" Or like, "Is Kyle ready to film?" And then so Kevin started to like fuck with him in the edit and has started like blurring him out for like portions of the video when he gets his name wrong.
Yeah.
Kevin's a
problem
genius.
is he knows how good he is.
Yes, that's his problem.
That's what Kevin's problem is.
That's his issue.
Malcolm, it's great to have you back on Dynamic Banter.
Hey, it's great to be back on this show.
Okay, so
What do you have to promote?
oh, you did this Hulu movie. I still haven't seen it. I didn't see the first one
Oh.
either, though.
I did see the first one, but it doesn't fucking matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're like a big part in this movie, right? You're like all over the trailer.
Yeah, I'm the lead of the movie.
Holy shit, I didn't know you're the fucking lead, dude.
Yeah, am I not promoting it properly? What am I just saying?
It just looks like you're
Not
promoting
to
it.
us.
You're promoting it like this is a movie I'm in, and you're in a lot of the clips and images. So to me, it's like you're a huge role in this movie, but I'm not getting that you're the lead in this.
You know what? Because they're not like and the lead of the movie, Malcolm Barrett. They're doing it like an ensemble, and it is an
That's true.
ensemble.
That's true.
It is more of an ensemble. It's a lead in that it starts with me, you know, but it's definitely a group movie, and what makes the movie is ensemble. But you know, I'm the fucking lead, you know.
Dude,
That's my thing. I wouldn't agree to be in a movie unless I was the only person
in it.
involved in the movie.
Yeah, well, that's why there's a limited amount of movies that you're currently in.
I'm not getting a lot of work, but I have we all have our stances that we take.
Dude,
you do.
You worked with some really heavy hitters in this one. You worked with like Will Wheaton and shit.
I didn't. Well, you know what's funny is me and Will Wheaton have crossed paths a number
I'm
of times.
sure.
I don't think any of them memorable for him. And I mean not even like in itself, whatever. It's just been one of those things where, like this movie, like we don't have any scenes together. It's him and I'm blanking on her name from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, Bloom.
I don't know. I don't
Orlando
know.
Bloom.
I'm gonna get it.
Mike
Well, you
would
know what?
know.
I'm gonna. Who?
Mike
Ryan,
would
I'm
know.
You know what? I'm gonna get it right
Orlando.
before this podcast is over. But we never. There we go. Rachel Bloom. But yeah, so I don't have any scenes with him. He's like the opening, sort of the cold open for the movie is him and Rachel Bloom. So I don't really meet him. And then there was another. Seth Green had a robot chicken thing. That Will Wheaton was the moderator for.
Oh shit!
Yeah. And so I was there too. So there's random, and I know some Star Trek people. So I know two Star Trek people.
Dude, we worked with Jonathan Frakes. Remember that?
That's how we all know. We all know Jonathan Frakes.
Yeah, man. He told me I had a good beard, and that's all I ever need to hear a celebrity say to me ever again.
Yeah, well, Frakes is insane. And then you live in my neighborhood. Can I do a drive by and bring you this thing tonight?
What?
Yes. Hey, so literally,
did that just happen?
Yeah, literally while this is happening, so I'm doing a play. So like we can't do shit anymore. You know, we can't fucking put on plays. So I'm doing this play for Woke Bays this Friday. Who cares? I'm not gonna advertise it because this radio show will be, or whatever the fuck this is. It's not gonna know about this thing. It's not gonna care. It'll be
you know exactly what this is.
Wait, what is it? Something that's happening soon?
You've been on this show for 4 years. Every other episode, you know the fucking format. Okay.
Is it something?
You're the only guest we have on the show. You know what it is.
Is it something that's happening soon?
Yeah, so literally this Friday we're putting on a play, and so I'm heavy in theater, and so everyone's trying to figure out how do we put on plays with no audience and still charge people.
Wait, you're doing this tomorrow?
Yeah, via the internet, like Zoom or some shit.
Dude, well, advertise it because this goes up in the morning, like the very early morning.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This radio show plays in the morning.
This is a morning show.
Yeah, at 8 p.m. on the day that this airs, I'll be doing a play called Four Wook Bays via Zoom. If you go to anywhere where I'm fucking tweeting or doing whatever, you'll probably see a thing for it if you go back one thing or something. But yeah, so literally the director is coming over to drop off a gun so we can do this thing. Yeah, they're really giving her all for this.
Dude, this is cool. I wanna see it.
Yeah, you can click on the link.
I gotta get into that Zoom shit though, huh?
In the play.
You don't have to have Zoom. You literally just click the link and you don't have to be a part of it and blah blah blah.
Dude, I'm gonna put it on my big TV and I'm gonna sit down with my girl and we're gonna watch it.
Watch it. It's gonna be super weird. I can't imagine. I have no idea. I'm the worst advertiser for this. I'm shit's gonna be weird, man. Can't guarantee success.
Is it like your play that you did? The one that I went to go see? I forgot what it was called, but I saw it and it was great.
Brain Problems.
That's it. Brain Problems.
Yeah, it is nothing at all like that.
Oh,
at
okay.
all. No. It's four guys on a bachelor party, and then a woman arrives, and it's everybody figuring out their shit and relationships and blah blah blah. And it's a comedy, and it's got good people. It's got fucking Nate Cordry and Danny Pudi and Gail Raskin and some guy whose name keeps saying something different on his Zoom, so I don't know his name.
Did you say Carol Baskin?
No, written by Carol Baskin.
Called "I Didn't Fucking Do It."
Yeah. The review from Tony says it's great. It's a tiger joke. But yeah,
has anyone checked out Tony? Is he safe?
Yeah, he's good. He's great. Susanna Fogel's directing. She's from Booksmart.
Heard of it.
Yeah. But go see Puka. Go see Puka on Hulu is really what it's about. Are we kissing each other's elbows? What are we doing?
I got blood. I bleed, and I wanted to just lick it off because I don't have a tissue. You know how
how'd you get blood in yourself?
Well, because I was picking at a thing. You know how you pick at a thing?
I don't.
Malcolm, I want to do something with you that we do with all guests. All guests on the show.
Let's do it.
And it's walking down a little bit of a history road with you. And Mike loves this segment. This is Mike's favorite segment.
Oh, okay.
Mike, you can take it from here. Tell us what it is.
Mike, tell us a little bit about
Welcome back to a segment that Steve brought up that I'll now take the reins on. It's History Road with Malcolm.
I found out long ago.
And here's everything I've prepared.
All right, Malcolm.
Malcolm, it looks like your apartment's on fire.
Yeah, everything's good.
How's everything over there, Malcolm?
Everything's perfect.
So I have a clip here from one of my favorite bits ever. You really gotta watch the video of this if you guys have the video. If you guys can see it.
Save my foot! Get over there and save my foot!
What are you doing with the mic? All right,
All right.
let's do this bit.
One of my favorite bits that like maybe ever was when we all did the newscaster bit.
Yes.
And
Classic dynamic bitter bit.
it's
Banter
so
bit.
good and so funny, and someone even made like a video out of it and kept
love
like
that
cutting
video.
back. It's so good. But I want to make it into like a real sketch someday because I think it's a really good idea and it's funny and I think people would really like it. But this morning I was like, we should just have Malcolm on the show, and I texted Mike at like 9 a.m. and I'm like, and we were like recording at noon, and I'm like, what if we got Malcolm on the show? Mike, how'd you feel about that?
And now look at us now. Malcolm's on the show.
Isn't that a beautiful thing?
It's not really a hard get. We're friends, and I don't leave my apartment.
Yeah,
It's
you
not-
can't be like, oh, I got a thing like you normally do.
It's like noon. Oh, I wish you would have said something earlier. Oh.
Now it's like, now the excuse is, I'm watching Big with my girl at noon, you know, so I
Can I
can't.
tell you? You can tell how much. It's amazing how many things you still lie about not being able to make, even when you're in a pandemic.
Yeah, even when you
Like-
have nothing but time.
There's not, like people are like blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm on a work Zoom. I got a work Zoom that day.
Yeah,
You're
you
an
could still
actor.
send
How
me
can
an
you-
email, dude. Like, no,
Yeah.
no, I can't.
I can't, man.
I sure can't.
You can more than
What-
ever send an email. You can't.
What's funny is
What's that?
I literally got asked to do something today where they were like, hey, can one of you fill in for me at 6, like send out an email and join the thing for my production company? And you can tell, it was a group text message. You could tell there was 10 minutes where both people just didn't respond and waited because they knew there was no possible response other than I can make it. So it was just like 10 minutes of everyone just holding out, like, don't respond. And then, like, no one responded. And finally, I was like, well, you know, I can do it if so-and-so is not available during
Dude,
that
that's
time.
such a thing.
And then they respond like that.
I like that!
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
As soon as I said, hey, if so-and-so can't do it, so-and-so was like, thanks for handling it, Malcolm.
Dude, that's been happening in the Valleyfolk text thread.
Dude, how many times
It's-
has there been a text like, just saw this? Like someone replies with like, I'll pick up the phone.
Too many,
Wish
too many.
Wish I saw this
No,
earlier.
motherfucker. Your phone is right next to you all fucking day. And you're looking at that
Ah, wish
thing
I had-
every 3 to 5 minutes. If you're not
I've
looking
got
at...
2
No.
phones.
I missed it. I missed it.
So if I ever tell you I missed it, I'm lying.
Especially now. But anyway, so yeah, we're having a great time. But I thought it would be really fun because I was like, fuck, let's just get Malcolm on the show today because that could be really fun. And I missed you, and we love having you on the show, and Mike loves you and misses you, I'm sure. And so, of course, it was a no-brainer. And then I hit you up, and you were like, fuck, that's like in an hour. Okay, I'll do it because you're a badass, and you're great. And so I was thinking, what's something that we could do that could be really fun? And so I was thinking it'd be fun if we listened to the newscaster bit that I love so much. And
Love that bit.
Yeah, we could just listen to it now. For those of you that haven't heard it, it's one of my favorite bits on the show, and it's one of my favorite bits of all time, I think.
Now, are you going to do one of those things where you share screen the video version of it so that your watchers of this can see the thing? Or
Ryan
no?
can pop it in post if he'd like to.
Oh, because you have an editor.
Yeah. Ryan can.
All of
can
my
you-
ideas are based around the idea that you're gonna personally edit it right after this.
Yeah.
Like, because that's how all of my videos are.
Yeah.
So, but I also don't have any skills. So I'm like, I don't know how you're gonna do that picture in picture all by yourself, man. Not by tomorrow. Not by tomorrow.
We're gonna give you the video to figure it out.
all of my edits are in camera.
Yeah, Malcolm. If we send you the video,
Pointing a
can you
camera
make
at the
that?
screen.
Well, some things, like I've been editing this Jumanji trip I went on with Alana, and so I've been editing that, and I think there's like, because Mike knows too. That's the reason why we even have editors is because there's too much shit, and we can't possibly edit it all ourselves. So, but I'll jump on an edit because I like to edit sometimes. It's not my favorite thing, but I like to do it sometimes.
Yeah, I've been doing it more and more just because it's like, especially having these videos where I've had bigger ideas, I've been doing more and more, but it's just like, it's weird. It's suddenly figuring out, like I had to do that, figure out some stuff for me and, me and Brandon have a band and we had a show and it was just like, we're going all through this to figure out this fucking editing. I was like, I can't do all of it. Like I had all these ideas before. I was like, and then we'll do the picture and it'll glow as that happens. And then like, we didn't finish actually recording the music part of it until the night before. And I was like, so the way it goes is going to cut to me, then it's going to cut to you.
And it'll look just fine.
We're both gonna be on a Zoom call.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Well, I want to.
2020
Have you seen SNL, the like quarantine SNL episode?
Yeah, I thought they did a really good job.
I thought they did a great job, and I think it's great, and it's super inspiring to me, because I feel like these motherfuckers can still pull decently funny sketches out of their asses while they're all in the bleakest time frame of their lives, and it looks great. And I was really proud, and I felt inspired to like do shit like that.
Yeah. Well, the thing that me and Brandon were trying to get that video ready for was for do you know Ian Abramson, this comic? He's been doing Saturday Night Quarantine, where he does Saturday Night Live all by himself.
Oh fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, and he has like writer buddies. I know because Jonah Ray, who I did Puka with, I think had a hand in the Deep Thought sketch. The Deep Thoughts Jack Handy sketch. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so wound up me and my boy Brennan wound up being like doing a guest spot on his show.
Holy shit.
The same Saturday that Saturday Night Live came back.
Holy shit. And was he doing it before they were doing it?
Yeah, as soon as lockdown started, he started doing one man Saturday Night Live. Yeah.
I need what's the link, or how do we find him?
It's on his Twitch. His name is Ian Abramson, spelled how it sounds, IANABRAMSON. And I think his Twitter's Ian Abramson Twitter or something like that. But yeah, it's on his Twitter. There's a link in his Twitter to his Twitch page, and we're the third show. But that was one where I was like, yeah, I'm going to do all these effects. It's going to be super good. And then we were like recording until like the midnight before, and I was just like, no. No.
Yeah.
Ian Abramson did 13 Cloverfield Lane, right?
Me?
No, Ian.
Ian, yes.
JJ Ian Abramson?
Yeah. I edited 13 Cloverfield Lane, by the way. I don't know if you
That's
guys know.
cool.
Wow, Malcolm.
How'd you get them both all to appear on screen like that?
It's my stripped down form of editing. It really works.
All right,
It
let's
really
listen
works.
to this
Really
bit
cool.
really quick, and then we could get back to the shenanigans. But
Bits!
I really wanted to play the bit here, so here it is. Here's the bit for us.
There's one that did just okay. Can I get the breakfast music again, please?
Oh, yeah.
Or the
Of
garbage
course.
report.
Garbage
report.
Malcolm, are you there?
I'm here. I'm waiting your call here.
Malcolm, it's Mike out the field.
Okay.
And go,
Literally,
and any minute
okay.
now, and you can go.
Think there's a delay.
And that's on you
Literally.
now, Malcolm.
Okay.
Now back
Are
to
we
you in the
hearing-
studio,
Are we
Mike.
hearing anything? Oh, okay. I hear you. Okay.
I'm confused
We're right
as to
back to
whether it's
where.
Malcolm.
Well, we'll be right back after this break.
And he starts saying the story at the break.
Wait, that's the best. Dude, we could do that live on stage. And it would be such a funny sketch.
How long do you think you can do that without?
Was there another one, or that's it? Wait, what? Say again?
It goes on right after that.
Oh shit. Okay, let me play it.
Laughing,
It's
'cause
I could do that for a half hour. I can do
Guys,
that.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
I can do that
We
for a
need
half
to
hour.
do this sketch. It's like,
I
okay,
like
so
that a lot.
this is what it's like. It's like,
That's great.
welcome back to Channel 5 News. We've got a breaking announcement. We're going live on the scene with Malcolm Barrett. Malcolm. Malcolm
we're
Barrett.
right
are we-
here. We're listening to the report. I think we're gonna go. Oh, okay.
Seems like
Okay,
we're
it
having
seems
some
like there's a
audio
delay.
problems.
Okay.
Hey guys, this is the director. We're gonna take that again. We'll
Okay, it
actually
seems
go back
perfect.
to.
All right, I think we're
We'll
right.
throw it back to Steve.
Do we
Okay,
go
well,
right
it seems
back
like
into
we're
here?
having some technical problems
Okay,
here.
well, I'm
so
just gonna wait.
Let's cut to Mike Falzone.
Mike, do you
No
hear
one
me?
can hear me. I'm only
Do you
coming
hear
through
me?
your head.
Mike
Steve.
Falzone on
Go
the
ahead,
field.
Steve.
do
Go
you hear
ahead.
We're gonna take a break. We're out to break in 5, 4.
And breaking
3.
news, we're going to cut to
going to
Malcolm
break.
Barrett in the
we're
studio.
out.
Malcolm, breaking news.
Yes, we're here. Okay.
Back
Okay,
in
I
from
guess we
break
started
at
talking.
5,
We're coming right.
4.
My
Okay,
mic's
I think
3,
Mike is that.
2.
What do you mean my
Is that
mic's
Steve,
Mike?
go ahead and throw it to Malcolm.
My
in the
mic
field.
is not on. No,
Okay,
I don't
we're here.
understand.
We're here now live. With okay, is that you, Steve? I didn't. Steve, I can still hear. Steve.
Breaking
We ran the
news,
bumpers
we've
for-
got
Okay,
Malcolm
Steve.
Barrett on the field.
We ran the
Can we
bumper
get-
for the
Oh,
lost
you did?
kid.
It's a commercial? All right, well, you
Well, she
count me
quit
down.
me first. I don't fucking like
There's
her.
no coughing on air,
Are we
Malcolm.
back?
Throw
We're
it back to Steve
okay.
in 5.
All right, we're back
4,
on
3,
here. Okay, he's counting.
2.
Malcolm Barrett, we got him live in the studio. Wait, oh, not a, okay, hang on.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw it. Sorry for the folks at
Somebody
home.
fucking
We've got
throw
a
it to Steve.
technical difficulty.
How long can we do it for?
We did it for a while.
Damn.
We did it for a while.
Somebody throw it to Steve.
I've
My
got
favorite is
tears.
my favorite is whoever's listening to this for the first time. That's just like, I think they're doing a bit, but I think my phone is not working. I'm having technical things on my side.
Why are there multiple files playing at the same time?
They said it's a bit, but I don't know. I haven't listened to the show.
What
a
you
lot.
just
I don't know if
played
this is it.
just sounds like the podcast we're doing right now.
Yeah. Okay, so can we jump into ads really quick and then we can get back into the program?
Boom, boom, time to sell you these things that make us money and provide you entertainment. So don't hold it against us. We're not sellouts. We're just making money to provide for our lifestyle.
Thank you, Malcolm.
What are these hands? Prayer hands. Like a prayer Madonna hands.
Life is a mystery. All right, guys, big shout out to Squarespace. Squarespace is wonderful.
Honk.
Mike Falzone has a Squarespace website. Isn't that
You're not
right?
wrong.
Isn't that right?
That's 100% right.
Listen, Squarespace is great. We love Squarespace. They've been like one of our longest sponsors, pretty much, and rightfully so, because we stand by them and they're fantastic. They can turn your cool idea into a website, and it's all good, and it's very easy to do. Basically, anybody can make a website now, and if you'd like to for your products or your ideas. Whatever you'd like, you can turn it into a website with Squarespace. There's beautiful templates created by world-class designers. It's got powerful e-commerce functionality that lets you sell anything online, and the ability to customize and all that stuff. It's optimized for mobile. You can do it all on your phone if you want. And there is an awesome 24/7 award-winning customer support. That's right. Award-winning customer support 24/7. Everything okay over there, Malcolm?
You walk around your house noisy, so noisy.
Everything okay over there, Malcolm?
You
So
just
guys, go
scatter
to
garbage around your apartment.
go to Squarespace. Go to squarespace.com/banter for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, you can use the offer code BANTER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Mike, you love Squarespace.
Just launch 12 slinkies down the stairs at once. I love Squarespace. It's the best.
Ugh.
I use it for my personal website, and all my fans know when the shows are coming to their town. They know where to buy my photography prints, and they know that everything's always going to be in one place at one time. If you can't find me on the regular internet, you go to MikeFalzone.com and you see, because of the magic of Squarespace, everything is in its own nice little package that conforms to mobile as soon as you look at it on mobile as well.
That's right, Mike. And if you go to squarespace.com/banter, you'll save 10% and all that good stuff. So go ahead and do that. Go to Squarespace. We love it. Thank you, Squarespace. You're great. All right.
Very genuine, Steve.
Thank you. All right. And last but not least, let's talk about honey really quick. I love honey. Can I tell you all the ways I love honey, Mike?
Yeah, I'll start the timer and you tell me all the ways you love honey.
Is it okay if I tell you?
Start the timer now and tell me.
Mike, can I tell you all the ways that I love honey?
Ready? Go.
I love honey on my bread. I love honey on my toast. I love honey on my body. And I love honey on my computer. Because we shop online a lot. Because we're all at home a lot. But did you know that you can make online shopping even better? You can with honey. In fact, I just set up Alana's computer with our code. So she's got honey and she used our little thing, so that's good with honey.
Steve, are you expecting us to spread honey all over our online shopping habits?
Absolutely. Get that sticky honey all over your search history because you're going to love what happens when you use honey. You save big when you're shopping online. It's free too, and it's a shopping tool that saves you money online. Honey automatically finds the best promo codes and applies them to your cart, which makes online shopping finally feel as if it's supposed to. Isn't that right, Malcolm?
Malcolm's picking up all the stuff he dropped before.
But it was weird because he was doing it like Kirby. He was sucking it all into his body. Well, imagine you're shopping on one of your favorite sites like Target, Best Buy, Sephora, Macy's, eBay, Etsy, Walmart, etc. And then you're checking out, this little box drops down, and then all you have to do is click Apply Coupons because it scours the web for coupon codes. And you wait a few seconds, and it scans every promo code on the internet. And you get to watch the prices drop.
What are you doing? Malcolm just emerging from his pool.
Oh, God. Well, Alana, what did we do? What did we get you that you used honey? What was it? Alana's looking at every store that sells sweatpants every day, but I'm talking about the shit we got in the mail. God damn it. We used honey to buy these fucking pieces of furniture that we still haven't fucking put together yet. They're just sitting here in boxes. And we used honey and saved a ton of money.
You ever watch a
She's
relationship
urinating on the
disintegrate
floor in the
on a
kitchen.
Zoom call?
You better clean that up. Anyway, guys, we love honey. We used honey to buy this stuff that's in the living room that I hope gets built soon. And honey supports over 30,000 stores online. And they're adding more every day. Users love honey, and that's why it has over 100,000 plus 5-star reviews on the Google Chrome store. So guys, not using honey is literally passing up free money. You understand that? It's free to use and installs in just a few seconds. Plus, it's backed by PayPal, so you know it's good. What's going on? What's going on?
Malcolm's dealing with an intruder.
Get honey for free at joinhoney.com/banter. That's joinhoney.com/banter.
Some guy's trying to make out with Malcolm.
Malcolm, you okay over there?
Some guy's
he's
trying
back.
to use only his left hand to take Malcolm over.
Well, that was that guy's first mistake. He should have used his whole body. He
That
should have put
guy's
his whole...
right-handed.
Mike, your mic is muted, Malcolm. There
He
it
only
is.
used one arm.
He only used one
It's a
arm.
mystery
Is that,
he's been as successful as he has been.
Jesus.
is that how you got away with it?
Yeah.
All right, well, listen, now's the time on the show, really quick, where we figure out what Bill Cosby's saying in the Picture Pages intro.
I have a little picture page that goes in and out with me. And what
Okay, hold on.
Say it like one more to my headphones. What did he say?
I'm gonna need that 6 more times loud.
All right, Malcolm, you got to translate what you think he's saying.
I have a little picture page that goes in and out with me.
Another little picture page that goes in and out with me. Right?
No, it's have you ever looked at a picture page that goes in and out with me?
No.
Come and
He's
learn
saying,
with Bill.
I have a little picture page that goes in and out with me.
yeah,
And
Another
picture
little?
page. Yeah, you go. Another little picture
What does he
page.
say next? I feel like whatever.
Let's
is
listen.
next
Okay,
is
let's
so
listen to what
important.
he says next.
Pages, numbers, letters, words, and colors. Come and learn
Sorry, I
with
brought it
Bill.
too far back.
I have a little picture page that goes in and out with me. And what can be the use of it is more than I can see. What? You know how to use your picture pages?
Sure we do. First, we get our Picture Pages book, and remember to bring along a pencil or crayon.
All right.
And then we use our personalities to hit on women instead of the substance. I'm sorry, this show is about drawing.
All right. Well, Malcolm, how you been doing, man? How you doing during this whole thing?
I'm freaking chili con carne, man. I'm halfway between.
You're a delicious cooked meat?
I'm a cooked meat, man. I'm halfway between just. I mean, life hasn't really changed. I'm either doing nothing or thinking about doing something. So that's really. It's not that
It must
different.
be exhausting.
Ah, it's the worst. Honestly, this is just like the long periods of when I don't have a job. Like I'm just playing video games and like trying to figure out ways to make money with my mind. You know what I mean?
It feels like the week after Christmas is lasting 2 months.
Yeah.
Yes. And so I'm just like, but it's also weird because it's like not a vacation period. Like it's a job period if you want it to be, I guess, or if you can make it one. You know what I mean? So it's just like, at least, you know, regarding like fucking entertainment wise, like it's just a lot of you trying to figure out like, okay, all right, I said something funny. How do I make people pay for that? But while I still stay at home, you know, I'm looking at you, Mike, at your vocation.
What specifically?
Yeah.
Shows?
Yeah. Like my friends who are mimes, you know, they have to just pretend to be in boxes from inside their houses.
Mike, what's going on?
Well,
in
another
the,
little picture page that's gone in and out with me is being able to do stand-up shows on Zoom or something like that.
Do you do Zoom picture pages?
I've done 2. I've done 2 picture pages with friends of mine. It was their show that I jumped into, but it's impossible for me personally to just do straight stand-up because it's just different. It's so dependent on audience, on the reactions of the audience that I did a slightly different thing. The first time I did one, I just read the instructions to my new toaster.
Oh, I love
And the
that.
second time I did one, we were just making comments on what other people were doing. It's like we watched an open mic and then we made comments on the
That's really
open
fun.
micers.
I've seen you do stand-up.
It's not my favorite, man. I miss it. What were you
Mike,
gonna say?
You know what we should do? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Malcolm.
No. What should we do?
Well, I was thinking, because, Mike, something you and I have done, and Malcolm, I don't know if you've been around for one of these, but if you haven't, you'd fit right in. But Mike and I used to, like, after a Dynamic Banter or whatever, we would just, like, kick it for a bit and just, like, smoke a J and, like, watch some dumb shit. and we would watch these Dean Martin roasts from like way back in the
Yes.
day. And
yes, I used to watch those.
right, and they're
Everyone's
like
wasted.
everyone's wasted, and it's like inappropriate jokes, and it's like really racially insensitive, and like and really and like gay panicky, and all sorts of fun like relics of early television's past.
Yeah.
And so Mike and I would get super stoned and watch it and laugh, and then we'd do like Mystery Science Theater kind of shit. And like do their voices and stuff. Like we do all these like Dean Martin impressions.
You do what kind of shit?
Mystery Science Theater type shit, you know, where you just kind of like, did Malcolm freeze in the frozen zone?
Every once in a while.
He's
all
back.
right.
But yeah, we would just make fun of it and have fun. And I was thinking, Mike, there might be a way for us to do that remotely.
Okay.
And I would love to do that. And Malcolm, it'd be really fun if you could do that with us.
Fazone's super enthusiastic about it.
I would love. Listen, this is what I'm thinking right now. I would absolutely love to do that. Some of the funniest times we've ever had in our friendship is laughing as hard as we possibly could at that stuff. But like being on the couch and looking at it is my favorite. And I know that isn't the socially acceptable thing to do right now. And I know we're kind of looking to the future. We see a little glimmer of light and things are starting to unpause just a very little bit. And I can't wait until that happens. But I can't get super duper as excited as I would normally get about things that I know for a fact could be so much better.
It's not the
but
same.
We are kind of making do with what. Yeah. But I would love to do that. Long story short.
Yeah, because we have to get creative, right? Because who knows how long we're going to be stuck in this
guy.
shit.
This guy hates mediocre blowjobs. The passion.
Listen, I'll take what I can get, all right? I'll take what I can get. I'm not picky.
I'm not going to get super passionate about it.
I just
when
think...
I know.
There's
a better blowjob.
Yeah, but who has that kind of money, man?
Once you've had a good one, it's so hard to enjoy the bad
one. But who knows how long we're going to
huge proponent.
We don't know how long we're going to be stuck in this fucking quarantine, so you got to get creative, right? And like hang out with your friends.
Did you watch the updates from Mayor Garcetti?
Yeah, I think Garcetti's doing a great job.
I've seen Newsom. I haven't seen Garcetti as much.
But he's talking about how like restaurants and stuff, we may see them start to open with like different seating arrangements and stuff like that to only let like a limited number.
Shit's gonna look like Westworld, man.
You know, that's interesting.
But it's gonna be like they described it as turning on a faucet. It's like we gotta let a little bit go and just see how it is and maybe dial it back or whatever.
Like,
dude, I actually wrote down a couple things.
Oh, this is great.
Because we're starting to unpause a little bit. Right. And so there's a bunch of things that are going to change, like restaurants half filled with people. There's going to be no concerts until 2021, at least, they said. And there's no kissing anymore unless you're in love with the person. Did you hear that?
They do have to verify that.
They have to verify they're in love. And going back into history, did you know about the Spanish flu? That was the last time a pandemic like this really swept the nation. And so before that, the world was different and it was forever changed after that. Well, we didn't have to stay in our house because of AIDS, did we, Malcolm and Steve? No, we didn't. But before the Spanish
flu, you did have to verify you loved each other.
You absolutely did. And that still holds true today. And I won't touch another human being unless I've lived with them for 8 months.
At least unless I see their papers.
And so before the Spanish flu, people used to give bone marrow necklaces. Do you know what those are?
No.
A necklace made of bone marrow?
The first time before the Spanish flu, the first time you stepped foot in somebody else's house, you had to give them a necklace that had a little locket in it with some of your bone marrow. And now they don't do that anymore because of the spread of infectious diseases.
That's inaccurate.
Where?
And this is
what the mayor's saying
right now. Mayor Garcetti said before the Spanish flu, people would exchange bone marrow, and it was safe.
It's just like an anecdote.
Now we live in. Hey, and now the world we live in is different, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean that's accurate.
I'll believe it. I'll believe it.
I think we could all agree. We can go around and say the world that we live in now is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's in this together. Truly, it's a unifying thing in a way, because it really feels like so many
everyone's
people
in the
are
world.
obeying the rules and staying inside. It's really
It is
nice.
not.
Some people are being different.
And some people are doing zombie apocalypse type shit and protesting at grocery stores.
I tell you this. These people are out of their goddamn minds.
Out of their
I tell you
fucking
this.
minds.
Yes.
I tell you this, even if I think maybe you're wrong, I'm going to wait it out. I'm going to wait out this infectious thing that's going around and killing people.
Right.
That I know, like, maybe.
Because that's the
maybe,
safest
like,
thing to do, right?
I mean,
I'd like to. I don't want to speak for everyone, but I'd like to not get it.
I'd like to not get it.
I'd love to not get it.
So that's three. That's three. I'd rather not get from us.
That's three. And
Yeah.
so, and unfortunately, we love each other and we can't kiss each other, even though we've already proclaimed it.
That part
And that's
sucks,
sad
even though
because
it's
we like
verified.
different boxes.
I would risk giving it to you. That's how much I like you guys.
Is there a love
Oh.
story like that being created where someone's like, "I love you so much, I don't care about
Yeah.
Corona. I'll come to
My
you."
boy tried to hug me the other day. He was like, I can't get a hug. I was like, I'll kick you in the face. You come any closer to me.
Dude, my mom was like, I can't hug my little grandchildren. I have to look at them through like the gate, like the window, and say and wave to them, and then cry about it. And it's like so fucked
Are they
up.
in prison?
Yeah, they've been in prison for about 3
Yeah.
years now. They're the dual murder suicides. No.
What the fuck? World.
She's been
Steve
saying
broke
this
the
since
dialogue for
97
Joe
for drug
Robert.
trafficking.
Anyway, Mike,
I will tell-
oh, go ahead.
No, I will tell you the one super positive thing about this is that we live in a time where the technology exists that we can do this even though we can't be next to each other. Because if this virus would have happened in the 80s, or the early 90s, like none of us would be able to see each other. If this would have happened at literally any other time period in history, we wouldn't be able to communicate to
Right.
each other on a one-to-one basis and see how everyone is actually doing and provide entertainment on this level or visual stimulus to each other.
And it
So
wasn't
it's-
like this during the Spanish flu or anything like that, was it? It was just like people were told to just like.
Yeah,
I mean, what were people told during that? We had the internet during the Spanish flu.
Mayor Garcetti came on and he was like, no more food trucks during the Spanish flu. No food trucks, no bone
So
meal
how did they
necklaces.
handle it?
Oh,
Well,
They just waited it out.
Oh, okay. Well, what's up with the people trying to break through grocery stores and shit?
Steve,
I need my
you're-
propane. I need my propane.
You're forgetting. All right.
I think Falzone just turned you off.
You're forgetting that some people are stupid.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Fuck,
You
I
are
forgot.
forgetting that.
I did forget that. Really, I don't know how I forgot.
You are forgetting that.
It's just like when you want people to be really understanding of the people's differences. That's not gonna happen because everyone's different. Everyone understands things differently, and they process information differently. And not everyone. We can't ever get everyone on the same wavelength. But it is interesting how a pandemic puts people on at least a similar jump off point. It's not just like, just the people in Australia are dealing with fires, or just the people in, wherever are dealing with disease. It's like everyone's dealing with the same thing at once.
Right.
Is,
That's what I'm saying. It's very unifying in a way, but it's also like not, because so many people are dumb about it, and including the people in charge.
I just want, Malcolm, I loved your point about everyone being able to see each other. I guess I'm super thankful it's not a computer virus.
Like what? Like
Yes.
Y2K.
Yes.
Did that affect anyone?
It affected mine.
Yeah, I couldn't come out of my house for weeks.
I was scared. Do you
This
guys
is 'cause
what
you
were?
were
Do you
there.
guys remember where you were during that? during Y2K?
During Y2K?
Probably the mall. Probably the mall buying a watch that had a countdown to Y2K that straight up wouldn't work.
Dude, I was at a party and I barely ever got invited to parties. And I was at this party and nobody gave a shit. Nobody there gave a shit at all. And I was the only one that gave a shit. And I was like,
You were scared?
No, I wasn't scared, but I was like, what if, man? Like, what if? What if all the computers shut off and then we're fucked? Like, and then
everyone was like, this is why we don't invite Steve to fucking party.
Can't have him here.
It was the original.
Keeps on going on about Y2K.
I got it. Did I ever ask Malcolm what he would do? Remember, Mike, the whole thing where I said, what would you do if you and I were walking down the street and then suddenly something happened to me? Do you remember that? Have we done that with Malcolm yet? I don't think we've done that with Malcolm. Because that's
I don't
basically.
know that you've ever asked anyone else that question.
I think I have. Well, maybe you're right. Malcolm.
Yes.
Malcolm Barrett.
That's me.
The reason why I bring it up is because me being like, what if Y2K really wipes out all the computers was my like early version of like, what would you do if we were hanging out and then this interesting thing happened? But
okay, all right.
Okay, all right, Malcolm, what would you do if you and I were walking down the street together, like we're walking to go get a bite to eat or something, and then I turned to you and said, my work here is done. And then I look up to the skies and shoot off into space. What would you do in that moment? And what would your life be like after that?
It would depend if we were just eating.
We were on our way to go eat.
I think the first thing I would do is like, oh, what awesome thing did I just do that made him feel like that's the end of it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's what I would immediately think. I'd go like, oh, I must have fucking rocked some shit. Like I fucking saved like a good president, not the current one, like a fun president.
Yeah, you were like the key master.
Like, oh, you know what I mean? Or I saved a relationship or something like that.
Yeah, something you did.
You know what I mean? That's what I would immediately think. And if I couldn't figure it out, I'd fucking hate you. Because I'd be like, are you serious? The world means nothing. I don't even know what I did. What's the purpose?
Wow, that's so great because Mike said I would just like go to Sharky's and get a burrito and then go home.
It said Chipotle.
Oh yeah, was it Chipotle? I'd go to Chipotle and get a burrito.
If I'm hungry, I'm gonna go eat before. I'm not gonna be able to make any good decisions or whatever.
I wanted Malcolm's response from you, Mike, because I wanted someone that was like, "This is gonna change my life." Because to me, if that happened to like, if
so narcissistic.
If Mike and I were walking together, if Mike and I were walking together, and then you turned to me and said, "My work here is done," and then shot off into space, I would be like, what the fuck did I just witness? And my life would change from that moment on. I would never be the same again.
I'll tell you what would change my life. If we were walking to Chipotle and you said, my work here is done, and then you got hit by a truck, then my life would change forever.
Okay, well, sure. But me shooting up into space,
I'd be like, oh, fuck, who do I call? Who do you call?
But if I shot up into space, you'd be like, fuck, I'm hungry. I got to get that burrito.
Where are these all food-based life decisions?
Because
sometimes you get hungry in life.
And you have to prove that. All right. Well, anyway, I figured it'd be fun to do a be nice or not be nice and have Malcolm and I guess if you would be nice or not be nice here, Mike. You want to do that?
Okay.
Love this game.
Okay.
I got a great.
How does this work?
Hang on, let me pull up the 70s elevator music.
Do you have one?
Yeah, I have one from the emails.
Malcolm, we have this game show. This is exactly like that newscaster. We did, but we're trying. It's stretched into an hour.
And here we go. And now it's time to nice or not be nice.
All right,
Malcolm.
All right.
Malcolm, is your mic working or
on this show?
I don't know. I'm not sure how
The same.
And now it's
Out to
time
commercial
for
in 5.
nice
All right. Yeah. It's
Or
working. It's
don't
working
be
pretty
oh.
good. Yeah. Whenever you guys are ready to talk.
Great, we got him. What, now you
Malcolm,
can't
we
hear
have
me?
this game
Yeah.
show.
Perfect. Yeah. As soon as we got
Fuck, why
it.
can't
Yeah.
you
So
hear
I'm
me
proud
then?
because I think Puka
Is there something wrong with my
probably-
microphone?
We have this game show where Steve tries to.
I'm the
figure
lead.
out
Yeah. Exactly.
Would you
turn off the fucking
iron? I can hear it. Be nice.
Hello?
I can hear it. Or not be nice.
Hello. Trying to. So the show's called
Oh,
Puka
here's what it
Lives.
is. I was
It's
on
gonna be
mute, I
pretty
guess.
big.
And all right, I'm back
Hello?
online,
Oh,
and now,
okay. I hear you guys. What's
guys,
going on?
By me,
welcome
or sent in by the
to
audience where Steve tries
Well,
to
I'm trying to do the
guess
show.
whether or not I would
Be
No,
Nice
I can't hear anything in my.
or
not
Be
I don't have that
Nice.
money. Well, it's not my job. Oh, okay, great. I can hear you. Yeah, it's called Puka Lives.
Let's hold up the sign for the audience to applaud. Steve, if you get the right answer, I'll send someone some exclusive stickers that aren't available anywhere.
whoa, fuck, that's so cool. But Malcolm's gonna be playing as well, so maybe it's like
He plays for on behalf of.
of the player.
Like
Oh,
if-
that's good.
if
He
you
plays
guys
on
get
behalf
it
of the
right.
winner. Got it.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I don't get the stickers myself.
No.
I'll give you a sticker if you want a sticker. You thought this was a radio show.
Is that
I'm
true?
old. I call everything radio shows.
Okay, so Mike, do you want to do yours or do you want to do this one?
I don't have one.
Oh,
You have
great.
one.
Okay, great. So Timothy Spinelli sends us an email saying, be nice or not be nice. And the way this works, Malcolm, is users have been sending in, listeners of the show have been sending in their own nice or don't be nice prompts. And essentially the way it works is Mike created this game where he would take place, or what's a better way to describe this? Mike created a game where
Anyway, but the way that you're doing it.
Mike created a game where
It's
whenever
kinda like
something
the Newlywed Game.
it's like the Newlywed Game, exactly. If something happens to him in his life, I have to guess, in that scenario, was he a nice person or a not nice person?
Yes.
Yeah, right? That's it's why does it sound
Yeah.
so
And
complicated?
then if you agree with what I would really do, then we pick someone at random as a winner, and we usually send them something. I would
Right.
also like to make the super fucking awesome announcement that we officially, as of tonight or today, Friday, have Be Nice or Not Be Nice t-shirts. And on the front breast, it says everyone's favorite game show. And on the back is an awesome design by Taylor Bjork.
Nice.
Taylor Bjork.
Yeah, she's
Singer?
an awesome designer. She's done many things for us. Taylor, the singer, Bjork.
I have a little picture page that goes in and out with me.
Have you ever looked at a picture page that goes in and out with me?
It says another little picture page. You know what?
Most-
I don't want to debate.
Let's put it up to the
Bill
audience.
Cosby's
Let's have
childhood.
Let's have the audience
Children's
decide. Audience, what do you think
Let's
Bill
leave it to the
Cosby is saying?
audience.
In the okay, so anyway, so all right, so this person sent in a nice or not be nice, and Malcolm, you and I have to guess if Mike would be nice or not be nice in this scenario. So here's what it says: Hello, Banter Boys. I just had an experience, and I'm curious to know whether Mike would be nice or not be nice if he was in my shoes. Also, I'm a big fan of you both. Thanks so much for all the laughs over the years.
Audience loves this guy.
So here's the situation. I'm walking to work because one of them essential Corona boys. Oh, because I'm one of them essential Corona boys. Thank you for your work.
Thank you for your service.
Do you say thank you for your service to them, just like you say to the military people?
Well, it's community service.
I was
isn't
trying
it?
to think of a way to thank someone because I got like a DM from someone that was like, I'm a essential worker, a paramedic, and we listen to Dynamic Banter or whatever. And I was like, I wanted to say thank you for your service, but I felt like, is that what you say to them?
Not traditionally, but I think you should say it as much as you would a military person. I mean, I think they deserve it. This is going to be a real political hot topic here, but there are people risking their lives.
You're trying to turn Trump into a wartime president.
Yeah, but there are people who are risking their lives to help all of us. You know what I mean? So
That's true.
But yeah, you sound weird.
It does sound weird.
You're wondering.
Let's come up with a new way to
but
thank
also we
them.
live in a weird time.
What do we say? We instead of saying thank you for your service, what do we say to them now?
So what
Thank
do
you,
do?
thank you for your time.
Time. That's like somebody showed you around the library for a second. Thank you for your time. This is where the nonfiction's at. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for your efforts. How about that?
Thank you for your efforts. Sounds like a little kid just drew something shitty. Wow, what's up, huh? Thank you for your effort.
No, efforts with an S. Efforts makes it sound a little nicer. Because then it's like you did so many more than one thing.
All these are worse than service.
Thank you for your hands.
Yes.
I'm going to say that next
what
time.
Are they called? Are they called essential services?
Essential workers.
Thank you for your work.
Thank you for your essential work.
Thank you for your essential work is good. That sounds like you tell someone
Yeah,
that when you don't want, when you're trying to be vague about the reason why they did a good job. Thank you for all your essential tasks.
How about thank you for helping people?
Thank you for helping people. Thank you for your overall. Thank you for overall.
Why are you trying to make it so much longer?
Thank you for your list of duties and concerns regarding the public.
Yeah. Thank you for your actions. How about that? Thank you for your actions. Think about it.
You're making it weirder. Thank you for helping.
Yeah, right. I just think there should be a thank you for your service for them. But anyway. All right, here's the scenario.
Just say that. What is the problem?
Here's the scenario.
We need a proper thank you for your service for essential workers.
You believe in the power of a curse?
All right. This person says they're walking to work because they're an essential worker, listening to music.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your essential work during the course of the pandemic.
Thank you for your actions and your hands. And I'm the only person on the sidewalk as far as I can tell. Suddenly, someone bumps into my shoulder as they jog past from behind me, breathing heavily. The sidewalk is at least 10 feet wide because I live in Germany, not like the little American sidewalks. Be nice or not be nice?
He's German?
What's that?
Is it German?
It's German, yeah. Tim.
I would say... Well, what are you... This is the whole thing. You have to give your answers and your reason why.
Right. I was just waiting for you to say whatever you were saying there. All right. I think you're going to not be nice because a bump like that, that's not good, ever. It means that person's ignoring everyone around them, and that's never an excuse to... I would be mean to that person. But I mean, if they've got their headphones on, maybe it's pointless. Because by the time they've bumped you, they're like gone already. You know, like what can you do? But it's not like I'm gonna go out of my way and be nice to that person. So I'm gonna say, Mike, that you would not be nice.
Malcolm?
I would say you would be nice. This is what I would think. I don't know how to answer this question. This is what you would do. Person would bump you. They'd keep walking, and then you'd be like, "Hey, thanks, ass face. I love disease." Like that's what I think would happen.
That's what you hear me say.
Yeah. I can hear you
my
saying
love for
that.
diseases to some ass face.
Yeah, I can see you saying some version of that. Like, "Oh, cool, virus me." Like, I think that would be what you would
Hey,
say.
thanks for the free virus. Yeah. So Malcolm, you're saying
I'll tell you right
Mike
now,
would
you
not
better...
be. Oh, go ahead, Mike.
This is terrible.
And then we'll be right back.
And we'll be right back.
I'll be
But,
totally honest with you, and I'll say.
Wait, we have to sum it up. Malcolm.
This virus has destroyed my patience.
Malcolm
nice,
says.
be nice.
Malcolm says not be nice. I say not be nice. Mike.
No, I say he's gonna be nice because what? He's not hitting him, right?
Yeah, he hit him.
No, but I mean, Falzone's not gonna hit him back.
Oh no, Falzone's not gonna hit him, but he's not gonna be nice. I don't think. But you think he's gonna be nice?
Well, I mean, he's not. No.
What the fuck is happening?
I'm not getting a clear answer from Malcolm.
I'm
Am
not
I be
getting
nice or am I not be nice? They love the title of the show. I need an A. Just say A or B. A, be nice. B, not be nice. They kicking it out. Special guest.
I will pick not be nice if that means you are.
I'm gonna tell you guys
The
right now that
definition is you're
even
not
if
exchanging.
dude, even if this was a Saturday 2 years ago, I would not be nice. to
That's
them.
what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah. So that's the correct answer. After the show, we'll pick a winner. We'll send them some free shit. Congratulations. Thank you for playing Be Nice or Not Be Nice.
Mike, did you?
The crowd goes mild.
Did you
I
get
won,
through
though,
that
right?
so fast because you hated it this time
I
because
what?
of how it was going?
Yes. Yes, I did. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm going to be totally not be nice with you. I hate this. And I miss it. I miss human interaction. And this is the day, whatever day this is the one I go crazy on.
Yeah.
Oops.
How's Zoya doing?
She's good, man. She can't work at all. And so that's kind of driving her nuts. And, you know, it was such a drastic change because we have such opposite schedules that we talked about it a little bit the other day on our podcast. It's the most together time we've had since we started going out because like I'm always away at night. She's always away every day. So aside from like 2-3 days or a random vacation here or there, this is the most time we've ever spent together. So that part has been amazing, but obviously everything else is difficult.
Wow, that's so you're finding the good things in it right now, and you're trying to do your best to stay.
Yeah, man.
stay
I mean,
sane through it.
overall, above everything else, we're super happy to be healthy and don't take that for granted at all. But you know, just working wise and interpersonal relationship wise and ease of communication. It's hard. It's not my favorite. I don't want to look at my close friends on a computer screen.
I know. I hate.
That's
I
not my
hate
favorite.
it.
I'm one of those like life happens outside people since the beginning of time. And I know not everyone's like that, but just me personally, this is, you know, I got to be out and I got to feel the sun. And my whole job depends on fucking entertaining people who are in the same room. And it's been taken away. But, you know, again, happy to be healthy above all. But goddamn if I don't miss the world so much.
Yeah. I mean, I feel the exact same way. It's really rough. It's difficult. Malcolm, you feel similar?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's like, you know, me and the lady are basically here. She's working. I told you I have the same relationship where it's just like she's doing a ... on computers and I'm just like playing video games and then like having work Zooms. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. It's a weird thing. Like I told you before, it's just like it's kind of like thing of like you're just like trying to figure out, okay, I feel like particularly for us three, where it's like we don't have a 9-to-5 office job, it's just like really easy to go like either try and create some big thing that like has some propulsion or to just like sit on your ass and goof off, you know? So it's just like it's mainly between that and like trying not to like wither away and turn into a fat piece of shit.
Right.
Like,
That's the hardest part.
you know what I mean? Like every once in like I'm eating better than I've ever eaten in my life in terms of just having consistent meals, you know? But I'm also like, all right, don't turn into a piece of shit when
Are
you
you
get out of
cooking?
here.
Are
And
you
like,
cooking a lot?
yeah, there's a lot of cooking happening. There's a lot of food-based food. There's so many foods in my freezer. Like this is definitely like I definitely feel better. This is much better than when I was poor. Like when I was poor, it sucked because there wasn't anything in the freezer. But now there's like stuff in the freezer, you know?
It's nice when there's
No.
stuff in the freezer.
It's cool. And then also like there's stuff in the freezer and you can Google now. So it's just
Yeah.
like if I buy a mignon, I can like make a mignon. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? I won't be able to say it, but I can like make it if I find it and then I Google it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Another
the
thing you
discovery
couldn't do
that I
during the
made.
Spanish flu.
You couldn't do that during the Spanish flu. During the Spanish flu, you could only Google certainly. But imagine that you couldn't Zoom and Google food during that time. How stupid is that?
Well,
I blame
listen,
the Spanish.
Malcolm, it's been a wonderful time.
It's been.
Sir.
And we had such a great, it was perfect. It was wonderful. There weren't any hiccups, no audio problems, no syncing problems.
Zero.
And we love you very
Action.
much. And we love having you on this show because we just get to play around and joke around and laugh with our friends. And I love that. That's my favorite thing.
Well, one of the parts I love about doing these things is that
You
not
son of a bitch.
skipped anything and then there's no glitches whatsoever.
That
So that's
just made
really
me so mad.
That's
Just
really
made me so mad.
Take everything. And so the fact that you
Dude, it just made me so mad. My fist is just
Still
like
do comedy
this
is
now.
amazing.
How do you-
And
Puka
this is
lives.
Dude, one of the things that me and Malcolm have been doing is we've been playing NBA 2K20,
balling.
and we would like to invite everyone who wants to step up to get got
Wow,
on
shit.
PlayStation.
How are they going to do that?
I don't know how they do that. Also, me and Malcolm don't have a ton of interest in talking to strangers.
No, none.
But if you're a friend of this show, make it known, and you'll get got.
Let's
You'll get
do
got.
the Friday the 13th game soon too, and we'll do like a stream or
Let's do
something.
Friday the 13th. We can 2K. I want a 2K, but are we worried about people knowing our names? I don't know if that's a thing. Our neighborhood, is that a thing?
No,
Do
not people
care
who
about
listen to the show. No, you normally don't give out your address once you're
I don't need my physical address.
That's something you
Should
don't
I
I
want
don't
to do
like
on a
anyone
podcast.
passing the ball to me unless they know my address.
Look,
Oh, you guys
I
play
wanna
by
ball
street
with these
rules.
motherfuckers. Me and Falzone have been playing street ball coronavirus ball for the last 2 weeks.
Yes.
All right,
we're
we're
also-
doing
sign
street
on.
ball, 4 on the floor, no addresses. We're going deep.
4 on the floor. Everyone plays drums. Here's my PIN number. Let's go.
Coronavirus rules. Everybody knows my banking account number.
And we're talking
rules.
wired and checking.
This is what rich
Here's
people
my
do.
business manager's phone number.
Um,
Coronavirus rules.
all right, well, listen. Thank you for being here, Malcolm. Mike, you got to you want to plug anything? Go see that thing Malcolm's doing tonight.
What do I have going on? Yeah, go see
We plug
Malcolm's
them things.
Go see Malcolm's thing and
Go see.
See,
Yeah.
see Puka Lives on Hulu. See Four Woke Bays this Friday. And then I think that's the only famous people shit I'm doing anytime soon.
cool, man. Well,
And then we
right.
have our T-shirt. We have our "Be Nice or Not Be Nice"
that's
T-shirt.
right. Go to dynamicbanter.clothing to check out all the latest Dynamic Banter stuff. Helps us out a lot, and we appreciate you guys a lot. And check out Valleyfolk for stuff. Also, Malcolm was on every episode of your show last week, and it was really great,
Oh, yeah.
and it was a lot of fun. So check that out if you want to see Malcolm and us all screwing around on camera, which is always great.
Yeah. And I'm on someone's podcast, Only Stupid Answers or something. I'm supposed to come up with a podcast at some point. If I can focus for longer than 8 minutes, because I have ADHD.
Yeah.
I've self-diagnosed because I don't have the patience. But yes, I gotta at some point.
Wait,
gonna-
Malcolm and I came up with a podcast idea that I thought was pretty cool. We could talk about that. I mean, we could talk about
Which
it
one was that?
off mic if you'd like, but there was this thing where it was
we can
like
do it.
where we talk about like problematic movies and if it's
Oh yeah,
and if
yeah.
it's okay to keep watching them.
Problematic movies we love.
Yeah,
And if you
something
can
like
watch
that.
them. My other thing.
You guys gonna do Blazing Saddles or no?
You have
Well,
to.
Richard Pryor wrote that. It's okay.
Well, I think it was Mel Brooks and Richard Pryor, and then Richard Pryor had to drop out because he was on drugs.
Right.
And then all this other shit. Me and my friend had this podcast where it was me, Claudia from Timeless, and I think Tommy Mejia, and it was a show where every week we'd have a guest, and you'd have to name the Fast and Furious movies in order, all of the movies. Each time. And I had one buddy who could actually do it.
Whoa, there was only one person who could actually do it?
Yeah, a buddy of mine. He's like a nerd / executive.
I don't know that, but I don't really watch those movies. And I know I'm making a mistake by not watching them. Malcolm or Mike, have you seen those?
Never ever.
We should watch
What?
those. We should
They're
watch
amazing.
Them.
I don't. No.
Wow, Mike, you don't want to see
I don't
those?
have any interest in that. No.
Wow.
Nope.
Not even with a friend.
No.
Do you like anything with the?
Do you like The Rock?
Do you like The Rock?
Yes. Love The Rock.
I contend that once The Rock enters these movies, they take a leap like you've never seen before, and they're the closest thing you have to Marvel movies without Marvel characters. Like
It's like bro Marvel.
It's like the Transformers, but the cars don't turn into nothing.
Yes, and they don't have weird black scents. They just they just talk.
Let's get transforming.
Yeah. All right, now let's transform. How now? Dab it up.
Oh shit.
So they just talk however they're it's the fucking Rock.
That's nice.
The Rock is never.
They
not
talk
The
like
Rock.
cars are supposed to talk.
Yes.
Yeah, the cars talk exactly how you think.
The
they
way
talk.
you think they're going to, yeah.
You almost want them to talk when you're watching Fast and Furious. You're like, it feels weird they're not talking.
Honestly, and it does feel weird they're not talking because of how bizarre and like cartoony the movies are already.
Like space would be a step down for the
yeah,
Fast and
but
Furious
everybody
movies.
wants it to go to space.
Well, everyone wants it to go to space because it's the joke. Like, I think the two big jokes are Hawaii and space, right?
Right.
The famous thing was that, like, Beetlejuice, the sequel, was going to be Hawaii. And, like,
Yeah.
the famous thing was making a horror movie, like, making so many sequels that they go to space until Jason actually went to fucking space.
Well, and
You
then
know what I
Leprechaun
mean?
went to space, too.
Did the Leprechaun go to space?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Did you
Critters.
guys see Leprechaun underwater level?
No. I've seen clips from Leprechauns from the Hood. I've never seen the whole thing. Wait, isn't Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah. Jennifer Aniston's in it.
What's that movie what's that movie where people turn into like plant life? And there's this famous clip that's always used on like late night shows.
Yes, they're
of this guy
eating-
acting really badly with his glasses. While
Oh,
his
it's
friends turn
Troll.
into a festival.
Yeah, it's Troll.
Trolls.
Yeah, the guy that's
Oh,
like,
God, no.
they're
Oh,
eating
God.
her, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god! Yeah, it's the best. You guys want to hear it? Let's pull it up.
Yes, please. It's the most ridiculous thing.
I love it
ever.
so much. Yeah, this is it right here. It's Troll 2.
They're eating her. And then they're going to eat me. Oh my God!
It's the best. I guess it's funnier when you
I heard
see
about
it.
a 16th of that.
No, I'm sorry. I put the link in there for you guys if you want to see it. All right, well, let's get the fuck out of here. Malcolm, thank you so much. Let's have you on again soon. You know, this thing's going to go through January probably. We'll have you back.
All right, man. I'll probably talk to you guys again.
Yeah, we'll see you around. Don't go just yet so we can say real goodbyes after the podcast, though. Mike,
All right,
anything you want to
done.
end with?
Nope.
All right. Well, we love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the show. We'll catch you next time on Dynamic Banter. Bye.
Bye, guys.
That was a headgum podcast.